What is up, you guys, and welcome back to yet another video where I talk about the Hunger Games. And yes, I know, for the last couple of videos, that I posted haven't all been related to the Hunger Games, but a majority of them have been, and I'm not sorry, but I'm also sorry at the same time. I'm really excited because with the new prequel book, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, coming out, well, it actually came out already. I don't know why I said that, but it came out last week on Tuesday, May 19th. I finished it, I think, either the next day or the day after that, 2 days after, because I really wanted to digest it as much as possible. And I will be doing a review video on the book that does contain spoilers, but that is for another video. For now, to celebrate my excitement related to capital content, because I do genuinely love the lore behind the capital of the Hunger Games, today we are making an apartment that is sort of capital style. I'm not gonna lie, this was very hard for me to make. I trimmed down a lot of this video because it originally has like an hour long of footage. That's how long it took me to edit this thing. In The Sims 4, we have styles that do pertain very well to the capital. We have some packs that match the aesthetic, but overall, I don't think The Sims doesn't have like a lot of capital-esque stuff. Like, you could try, but it's just, I don't know what it is. I feel like The Sims is just super tacky, and The Sims 4 stuff just isn't, but it also is if you really try hard enough. Like, for an example, the color choices that you'll see me do for the bedrooms and the carpets and the walls and the furniture, it's not a typical apartment. Like, I tried so hard. And it's still not that good. But overall, I think it turned out okay. I like it. Would I live in here? No, probably not. But I think it's good for what we have in this game. But talking about going back to like the aesthetic of this apartment. So I really tried to go for something that was more or less not a tribute penthouse. So if you watch the Hunger Games movie, Catching Fire, and the first movie, The Hunger Games, you'll notice that a lot of the furniture and stuff is like really bright colors. It kind of doesn't match everything. And it's just like I said, it's kind of tacky, and it doesn't really like, it's very capital-like. And I think they did a really good job in the movies capturing that aesthetic because it's perfect. Like, the fashion and everything is just perfect about it. But creating it in The Sims, I wanted it to be like a couple from the capital lives here. So I went for more or less like a modern capital-esque style. So I did try to make it seem a little tacky, but I strayed away from it being super like all over the place, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, for an example, the kitchen and the dining room, which is so small, I'm so sorry, is the color scheme is like black, gray, blue, and green as well as white. And that's like the kitchen and the dining area. And then when you get into the living room, it's like red and black and white as well, and some more grays, and there's some green mixed in there as like floral accents, but otherwise it's just like it all matches to some degree. Each room has a theme. The bedroom is very green, the living room is red, the kitchen and the dining room is blue. The bathroom is probably the only room in the house that doesn't really have a theme because I didn't know how to decorate the bathroom. Like, Katniss describes the capital bathroom to be very, what's the word? Like, very advanced, I guess. Like, her shower has electric currents that dries her hair. She steps on a mat and it like dries her entire body. Like, it's very advanced. There's different buttons that she can push in the shower that help her. So I tried to make the bathroom kind of seem like, I made the university shower head that we got is like in there, and it's just like this really big area for the shower. The toilet's like blocked off in its own little area. But I mean, it's just a bathroom. Like, there's really nothing special to it. It's just there. And You guys are more than welcome to fix it, but I didn't want to go super all out with it because while I could have, it just seemed like it would have been a little bit too much. Like, yeah, the capitol is really outrageous and their stuff doesn't necessarily always like look very nice just because it is so mixed matched. I still wanted it to look appealing because like if you move a sim in here, you want to be able to live in it and not really want to change everything about it. And I feel like if I were to make this house so dramatic and like full of just stuff that doesn't work together, it wouldn't be very enjoyable because you'd have to fix everything. So I just didn't see a point in that. But yeah, moving forward, what should I talk about? I guess I could kind of mention a little bit about the songbirds and snakes. Of course, no spoilers, but I will be doing a review video on that sometime soon. I've been like planning on what I want to say for so long when it comes to that book because it's a huge book. Like, she's a big girl and I love that for her, but it's hard for me because when I talk about the Hunger Games, all I want to do is just talk. Like, I have so much I want to say, but I don't have all the time in the world to talk about it. Like, for an example, if I were to do a video without editing it, like without editing it at all, it would probably be like 3 hours long. And you guys just don't want to watch a 3-hour long video of me talking about the Hunger Games. So I'm trying really hard to plan out what I want to say and how I want to say it. I'm planning on, honestly, I probably will just wing it and just condense it as much as I possibly can. But for now, it's super up in the air and I'm definitely struggle busting on that because I want to say so much, but I don't know how to put it all into like a short amount of time so that you guys are genuinely interested in continuing to watch it instead of being so bored that you don't want to watch it. If that makes any sense at all. But yeah, enough about the songbirds and snakes. Let's go back to this apartment building that I'm making, not you. But I think the hardest thing about this apartment is that it's an apartment. And in the Hunger Games movie, if you watch the first one, and I think the second one too, you'll notice that the District 12 penthouse has like an upper and lower floor. The upper floor is for like the dining room area, and then they have a lower floor that like sinks into the ground and it's like watching TV, and then they have the like main floor which goes to like the kitchen and the bedrooms and stuff like that. And in The Sims, you can't do that. You can, but you can't, in apartments at least. And I wanted it to be an apartment. So what I did was I went to San Myshuno, and I don't remember what district this is in, but if you go to the gallery, I'll have all the information on there. But how it works is like in an apartment, you can't put like an entire apartment on the gallery, which is unfortunate. You have to make it a room. So in order to do that, you have to delete certain walls in the area. So when you go into the gallery and you look for this build, you have to like search under the rooms, and then you have to place it down on the lot that the apartment was built on. Like, you can't put it on a different one unless it's a bigger lot than what it is, or it's like a regular residential lot. And when you do that, you'll load it in and you'll notice that there are walls missing. And in order to upload an apartment to the gallery, you do have to remove one wall from each room so it's all connected as like a giant one. So when you install this into your, game, just be aware that everywhere I put doors in this build is where the wall is missing. So you will have to replace the wall there and add a door in, so it actually like is an apartment and your Sims aren't like peeing everywhere and getting like embarrassed because someone walked in on them. So that's just an FYI. It is on the gallery, but you do have to do that because of Sims strict rules when it comes to apartment living, which is just, I wish they would fix that, because it's just like, if you're gonna have apartments in the game, then you should be able to put apartments on the gallery for someone to download instead of having it to be like a whole nother room. And I understand the logistics of like why you can't do that, because it might mess up the game or something, but either way, like, it is unfortunate. Also, my fan to my computer is going local crazy, so I do apologize if you can hear it in my voice record. But to be honest, we're getting near the end of this video, so I think I might like pop out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's just a speed build, and speed builds aren't really that interesting, but I was really inspired to make an apartment in The Sims 4, and I was like, you know what, why not make it capital-like? So, voila, there it is. Like I said, this is available in the gallery. My origin ID is amazingraceful with only 1G. I will put it in the description below so you guys can copy paste it into your game, because I know a lot of people are not going to understand what that means. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to head out and let you guys watch the rest of this video. There are screen caps at the end. They're not very good, and I apologize for that, but I did what I did, or I did what I could. So yeah, okay, I'm done. I promise now I'm done. I hope you guys are having an awesome day or night or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, everybody.